Thank you so much for calling on Geek Squad customer support. How may I help you today?
Hi, my name's Jennifer. I had called and talked to one of your representatives about an invoice that I wanted to
And
cancel.
what that guy told you?
Well, they told me that I had to be in front of my computer, and I said, well, I couldn't do that. I'd have to come home first. So now that I'm home, I'd like to get started.
And now are you at home?
Yes, I'm at home.
Yes. Now are you in front of the desktop computer, ma'am?
Yes, I am.
Yes. And which browser do you use? Like you use the Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge?
I use Google Chrome.
Okay. Now you need to like open up your Google Chrome, love.
Okay. And may I have your name, please? You sound like a very friendly man.
Sorry.
May I have your name? You sound like a very friendly man.
No, my name is John William,
John
and I
William.
work for the Geek Squad customer support.
Nice. Nice to meet you, John.
Yes. Now have you opened up the Google Chrome, ma'am?
Yeah, Google Chrome is open. It says Geek Squad. And then Geek Squad customer support.
And underneath that, do you
Cancellation
see
for Windows.
cancellation for Windows? A black box which says cancellation for Windows.
I don't see a black box. There's a white box with black writing
Yes,
in
do you
it.
see cancellation for Windows where it is written cancellation for Windows? Just give a click on cancellation for Windows, love.
Okay, I did.
And once you give a click on cancellation for Windows, have a good look on the very bottom left hand side. Something pop-ups like anydex.exe. Do you see the love?
Yes, I do.
You need to give a double left click on the file and you need to open that. You will get a 9-digit cancellation address. You just need to confirm me with that numbers.
Okay.
Do you see numbers? Just tell me.
Well, oh, now I see numbers.
Yeah, just tell me. You need to give a the padlock sign. You just need to give a click on it.
Okay. It's asking me to
And
type
once
a
you give a click on
password.
it, it's asking for the cancellation password, which is saying set password and confirm password, right?
Correct.
Yes. You need to like put down the password I'm telling you in a lowercase cancel number 1, number 2, number 3. Should I spell it out for you, love?
I know how to spell cancel. Cancel 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yes, and confirm the password as cancel123 in a lowercase, and give a click on
Yeah.
apply.
Okay. Okay, I did.
And once you give a click on apply, what do you see next, love?
Well, I see a bunch of options. It has interactive
Yes.
access. It has
Do you see the third
only
option
show.
which says never show incoming shells on request?
Yes.
Give a click on the third option which says never show incoming session request.
Okay, I did.
Now we are going to connect you with the secure server of GeekSquad. Now, do you see? Once you see the security warning, you just need to confirm me, okay?
Okay.
Now what you need to do is you need to scroll down the page slowly. You will see an option which says enable privacy mode, the unchecked box. Do you see the enable privacy mode and create TCP tunnels? You need to check that both the box
Okay, I did.
and have a look on the top left hand side which says new session. Just give a click on new session.
New session. Okay. Okay.
Now
Now
you will
it's.
see a box, a orange color box, the middle box which says install AnyDesk on this device. Just give a click on it and install.
Can you slow down a little bit? You're making me nervous.
Do you see accept and install? Just give a click on accept and install. Now you
Okay.
will see an option which says yes. Just give a click on yes.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
what do
Yeah.
you see?
Well, now it says welcome to AnyDesk version 7.
Do you see get started? Just give a click on get started.
Get started. Okay. Yes, it looks like the computer's turned off. Do you want me to turn it back
No,
on?
your computer is not turned off. Our
Okay.
robotic server is going to provide you a
Okay.
cancellation form. Okay.
I'm turning
So
it
once
back
you see the
on.
cancellation form,
Oh, now
so
I
just
see
tell
the
me once you
form.
see the cancellation form. Have you
Okay.
got the cancellation form?
I will if you would slow the hell down. You're talking too fast. Can you slow
Ma'am,
down?
I'm saying that. Have you got
Slow
the
down.
cancellation form?
Yes, I gotta cut it off. What do you want me to do with it? Want to fill out the form as fast as I can? Slow down.
Love, love, love. What happened? What happened?
You,
Calm down.
you, you talk too fast. Slow down.
Oh, okay. I'm really sorry for that. I'm really sorry for that.
Okay, I'll fill
Now
out
you
the
need
form
to
as
fill
fast
out
as
the
I can, and
cancel.
then when I can, I'm gonna go ahead, and then I'll fill it out and I press process. What do you want me to do? See?
Ma'am, ma'am, you have to fill out the cancellation form in order to cancel the subscription and get back to the refund. Okay?
Okay, I will. I promise I will.
Once
I'll
you
do
fill
it
out the
right away.
cancellation form, just tell
I
me.
will do it as fast as I can.
I'm in the line. Just fill out the cancellation form.
Okay, I am as fast as I can. How was your day, by the way? You sound really excited.
Yes, it was a very good day.
Oops. Apartment number 327J, West Valley City, Utah. Okay. My bank account, checking account.
And on which account you want to refund money? Just type in. And do you know what your refund amount, or should I tell you?
Well, according to my notes here, it should be $413.
You need to put a dollar sign first, okay?
Okay, $413. Okay, and then click on submit.
Yes, give a click on submit.
Okay, I did.
And what do you see next? Just tell me, confirm me.
It says Geek Squad cancellation and request. Congratulations,
Yes,
your refund's being processed. Please log into your
yes,
online banking from this device to verify the transaction. And it has a
yes.
transaction
And do you see your
ID.
transaction under ID? Your transaction
Yes,
ID?
yes.
I want you to note it down in a piece of a paper.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
It
Well,
will be helpful for you.
I'm gonna need to put the phone down. I gotta go in the kitchen to get my notepad. I'll be right back, sweetie.
No, you need to take a piece of a paper and a pen and you need to note it down. I'm in the line. Once you
And
note
like
down, just tell me.
and like I told you, I need to put the phone down and go into the kitchen to retrieve the
I'm in
paper.
the line. You can take. Sorry?
I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go get my paper and pen.
Yes, you can. You can. You don't hang up the call. I'm in the line. Just go ahead and take.
Okay,
I'm in the
okay,
line.
okay,
Once you note down, just tell me I'm in the line. Not an issue.
okay. I have pen and paper. I'm gonna write down the transaction
I want
ID.
you to note down the transaction ID. Once you note down, just tell me.
Where are you located, by the way? Where are you
I'm
guys
located in CA.
in what?
In CA, California.
Oh, California. I love
Yes, ma'am.
California.
Yes. Have you noted down the transaction ID?
Yes, I wrote down the ID.
Yes. Now, what I'm going to do is our robotic server has sent you a link like accept the refund or decline the refund, okay? So now what you need to do is you need to open a new tab and log into your bank and check whether you have received the funds or not, okay? I'm on the
Okay,
line and just check and tell whether I've received the funds or not, okay?
okay. Okay, I'm waiting for a text on my phone to get my one-time password.
Oh, okay, not an issue. Don't share with me, okay? You do whatever you're doing, just do it by your own self, okay? Don't tell me on the call.
I wouldn't share that with you if it was the last thing I could do. Why would I? Why would
Yes,
I
you will
share?
get a link which says accept or decline the refund. You just need to give a click on yes, accept the refund. Okay.
Okay, I'm logged in. Where do I see the link?
Do you see the link or not?
I don't. Not anything out of the ordinary. If I go into my checking account, I don't see any transactions for today.
Have you got the link or not?
I don't see the transaction, no.
See on your checking because you have used the checking account.
I just did. When I go in it, there's been no transactions. None today
It's
and
no
none yes.
transaction over there for over the link, right? You have got no link, right?
Exactly, no link.
Okay. Now what you need to do is you need to be on that page. Now I'm going to transfer this call to my banking manager. He will be going to assist you how to get your link. Okay? Just
Okay,
hold on.
may
Just
I
be in the
say
line.
something? John, may I say something?
Sorry? Yes, ma'am.
May,
You can.
you are the worst customer service representative I have ever talked to. You need to slow
Okay. Not an
down.
issue. Not an
It
issue.
is,
Talk to my
it is,
banking manager. Okay?
I'm gonna tell him how poor of a communicator you really are. You're getting
Not an
low
issue.
marks.
Talk to.
It is an issue.
Okay. I'm really sorry for that. I'm really sorry for that. Talk to my
I,
banking manager. Okay?
I don't think you're sorry. I think you need to get fired. Give me your manager.
Hello.
Is this the manager?
Hi, madam. Your call has been transferred to the senior manager, and you're talking to Sam. How are you doing today?
Hello, Sam. I'm doing fine, and how are you?
I'm also doing good, ma'am. Thanks for asking. I believe that you have spoke to my colleague, and he was been well respected to you while explaining you each and everything, right?
No, he's a piece of trash. I would fire him immediately.
Why is that so, madam?
Well, in my view, as a nurse, I'm almost certain he's on some kind of drug. Um, he
Hmm.
talked he talked like he was high. Um,
Okay.
I I would seriously consider cornering him and asking him if he's doing drugs while he's working.
Okay, ma'am. Like I appreciate that the feedback that you have actually provided. I will go ahead and ask him to just improvise himself, all right, while talking to anybody, all right.
Well,
And
first of all, when I wanted to ask questions about what the processes were, he wouldn't listen to me, and he just kept pile driving me and telling me to go here and go there. It felt like I was being rushed.
okay, maybe like he took time to get you connected, all right. So I sincerely apologize, like on his behalf. Now I just would like to
He needs to be trained on customer service is what he needs.
definitely, Jennifer. I'm gonna go ahead and let him work on that. All
And
right. Now,
he mispronounced my state. It's pronounced Utah.
what did he pronounce?
He said Utah. It's not Utah. It's pronounced Utah.
Okay. All right, Jennifer. Your bank, Cyprus Credit Union. Okay. This is
That's
the
not
bank that you actually bank with, right?
it's Cypher's
And
credit. It's Cypher's credit union, not Cyprus. Cypher's.
okay, Cyprus.
There
That's
you
what you
go.
call, right?
Correct.
Okay. And you are going to receive the money. In which account you would like to receive the money back in? In your
My check.
checking account or in your savings?
Well, on the form I put a check mark on checking account. You don't see that?
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Definitely.
I
So we
filled
are
out
gonna provide the money back.
okay.
Okay. So we are gonna give the money back to you on your checking account. Now, one more thing I just would like to know, all right, like right now the time is about to be like 4:30, right? And
Correct.
okay, and what time like your bank does gets closed, ma'am? May
My
I
bank
know that?
clo- my bank closes at the main branch closes at 6, and the satellite branches close at 8.
Okay, may I have the zip code, ma'am, please?
84123.
84123, you said?
That's correct. The main branches close at 6.
Okay, all right. And the place where you actually live, ma'am, like how far is the bank? May I know that?
Why would that matter? You're just sending me a refund to my bank.
Uh, well, right now I just would like to know, like, if your bank is open, all right, then it will be easy for me to go ahead and process this refund. That's one of the reason, madam.
Okay, I'm about 20 minutes away from the bank.
Okay, not a problem then. Could you just hold on for a second?
Sure.
Thank you very much.
And for your informational purposes, I go to the branch on 3500 South.
Okay. So which one is your branch, like Mid Valley or St. Mark's?
No, I don't go to the West Valley branch. Well, technically it's West
West
Valley
Valley?
City. West Valley City on 3500 South.
Uh-huh. Your branch is like in West Valley. That's what you're saying?
And that's where I live.
Okay, I got it. All right, ma'am. Like your account just got logged out. Can you please just go back and get logged back in again?
Sure.
Thank you. And once you put the password in, you wait. Okay, don't click on login.
Um, I really don't understand why it matters if my bank is open or not. Refunds happen even
No,
though
no,
banks.
no, no. It actually happens within the banking operational hours. That's the reason, madam.
Not that's not true. I got a Walmart refund at 12:30 a.m.
All right, not a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and just see what I can do. Okay. So right now, I just want you to do one thing, ma'am. Like, do you have a pen and paper handy with you?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Please, you write down your available balance on your paper, like just for a reference note, because once I'm gonna go ahead and credit the money back into your bank account on your checking account, you will be able to see the difference, the money what you had it before and the money after crediting the money, like on your checking. You will see the difference. So I want you to write it down on your note somewhere. Okay.
Okay, I just wrote down both the checking and the savings balances.
All right. All right, not a problem. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and just log back in into my bank, okay? That we
Okay.
actually bank with the Chase Bank, all right? Now, while I go ahead and log back in into my bank on your computer, on your browser, because we both are connected through the safe and secure connection.
Mhm.
So maybe for some security purpose, madam, you might be gonna see that the screen will be coming dark. So if you see that the screen went dark, you please let me know.
Yes, it looks like it's turned off. So I.
No, the computer is not turned off, all right? Don't think that the computer went off. The computer is still on, all right? It just went dark because of the security reason. Okay? And once it come back, you please let me know.
Okay.
Now, in the meantime, I just would like to know, ma'am, like did my colleague did he provided to you any kind of a details like a transaction ID number or something?
Yeah. The transaction ID was 702 756 0186.
Yeah, that's right. So keep this number as a reference because when we are gonna go ahead and verify, all right, the transaction, we might be gonna go ahead and need this details, all right. So keep that information like on a preference note, okay? Please hold on for
Okay.
a second.
Do you
Thank
mind
you.
if I
Hold on.
Do you mind if I go get a glass of water? I'm kind of thirsty.
Yeah, please, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Okay.
This guy's kind of slick with what he's doing. Um, you know what a big shame is? He speaks English almost perfectly. And here he is using his skills in English to scam people.
And write it down. My full name is Samuel Page.
Samuel Cage. That's a nice name.
Thank you very much. You're the
Sounds
first
like-
person who like my name.
Well, it
Thank
sounds
you
like
very much,
it would sound like you're a movie star.
ma'am. Thank you very much, madam. But I'm not. Okay, actually, I'm not a movie star.
Well, you have a really good voice. I like the tone of your voice.
Thank you very much, madam.
You're very well spoken and you sound very intelligent.
Uh-huh. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Now, very soon you will be gonna see that the screen will be coming back, and when you see that the screen comes back, you please let me know, okay? Because
Okay.
you will be getting connected to our banking server, where my banking people they will be gonna go ahead and verify few uh, details like your name, your phone number, all right, just to make sure that you are the right identity who is going to receive this money, okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ma'am, is it possible for you to receive the call from my cell number? Because
Um.
I just need to shift my computer to the another cabin. So can I call you back like on this number, the number in which you're talking to me right now?
Yeah, you
That
sure
is
can.
385 200 1505. That's
Yeah,
your cell number or it's a landline? What number is this?
it's a cell phone.
It's a cell phone. Can you just hang up and let me call you back, okay? Just
Okay.
receive my phone now. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. You can hear me now?
I could hear you just fine earlier too.
No, I actually put you on the loudspeaker. That's the reason.
Oh, okay. What are you asking?
I'm actually having a little trouble with my keyboard. All right. It's done, I think.
Okay.
Hold on. You're doing something to the computer, madam?
Well, I'm leaning over and adjusting some. I'm not doing anything to the computer though.
Okay. Now I believe that you see the screen come back, correct?
Yes, it's a black screen. Not really sure what to make of it. It says.
Okay. What
Oh, well,
exactly?
oh,
What exactly
yes.
do you see?
It says, "Welcome to the Refund Department Central Banking Live Server."
Okay. Now you see that there is a cursor is just moving. It's just blinking. It's just coming and going. Could you see that?
What's coming and going?
No. You see that there is a cursor is just moving. It's just coming and going, right?
Oh, blinking. It's blinking. Yes.
Yeah, it's blinking. Yeah, it's blinking. So you need to go ahead and type your full name in there. All right. Just just to verify your identity. Just enter your full name, madam.
Okay. Jennifer Susanna Clark. Okay.
That's nice. You're very fast.
Well,
All right.
I'm not fat. I type I type well. I don't type as fast as some people I know.
Okay, all right, that's good, not a problem. Now, once you're done, ma'am, it will take you to the next line. Now, again, like on the next line, you can see that the cursor is just blinking. So you
Right.
enter your cell number, okay? In what in the phone number in which you can receive a text message on it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
You're done.
Yes.
Okay. Now enter your email address because we will be sending you everything in writing
I do my
in black
email
and
address.
white.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good.
Why does it keep saying is not recognized as an internal or external command? I don't understand.
Well, this is actually a server. Okay, so the first word of the command, it is actually not recognized because it's actually connected to the internal server. All right, so you might be able to see that notice.
Okay.
And all right, now on here you just need to go ahead and enter the transaction ID number
Okay.
that my colleague provided to you.
All right.
So
702
please.
756
Uh-huh.
86. Okay.
You're done.
Yes.
All right. Now, as I've just looked into my database, ma'am, like your refund amount is how much? Do you know that?
It was $413.
Exactly. It's $413. All right. So, what we have actually did right now, ma'am, as we have just added your account as a recipient into my banking system. So the thing which is we have divided this transaction in two parts. The first transaction amount will be of $200, and the remaining balance, $213, will be you will be gonna receive it in the second transaction. Okay, because
Okay.
we have just started your account, so we have divided this transaction in these two amounts. So you just need to go ahead and enter the amount in the proper format. Okay. So first put the dollar symbol in there, like your currency symbol, and then
Okay.
just put down the amount like 200.00. So
Okay.
just go ahead and do that.
Okay, I did.
And when you will be done, you let me know. Okay?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Hold on.
Okay.
Does it show anything, ma'am, like error or something?
I don't see any errors.
Okay, hold on. It came an error over there, ma'am.
Okay.
Could you
I
please just go ahead and type in the amount again, all right? And make sure that you do not go ahead and make any mistake in there,
Okay.
please.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Now, please just go through with the details, madam. Your
Okay.
name, number, your email address, your transaction ID, the amount, and everything. Please just go through with that.
Well, I see the ID that I typed, and then I see $200 and money
Okay.
sent.
That became an
Money
error.
sent.
That's
Money sent.
okay. Ma'am, could you please just look over here the amount? Like, did you made any kind of a mistake in there while putting down the amount in there?
No, I didn't. I could see the 200.00 that I typed.
But it shows error. But below that, could you see what does it show, ma'am? Because I have just
Um,
got a notification from my bank that it's way too much money that has been debited from my bank account, and
oh,
it
wait a
just
minute.
credited back to the account. It
Yeah, it
just
says,
credited back to the account that we have
oh
just
my
added
gosh,
7951.
it says 200,000.
Sorry, are you sure?
That's what it says. 200,000.
Oh my goodness. Can you please go back to the previous line and just try to correct the mistake, ma'am? Just go backspace. Just go backspace.
It's not letting me.
Oh my god. Ma'am, how it exactly happened on there? Like, I asked you to go ahead and put the decimal period in between the amount, like 200.000.
Well, I did, and then you said it was an error, so
Uh-huh.
I typed it again, and then now it says 200,000. So I don't know how that happened.
Okay, hold on, ma'am. Can you please just hold on for a second while I just go ahead and log back into my bank and see whether the money, is there any option that I can go ahead and
Okay.
try to check whether I can cancel it or I can void that transaction?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Hold on for a second, okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure it can be fixed. It's not that hard.
Obviously, ma'am. If this is an honest mistake, then we can go ahead and fix it. Not a problem.
Okay.
Thank you. But you please cooperate with me, okay? You don't go anywhere.
Well, I'm gonna get another glass of water. It's pretty hot today. I'll be right back.
No, I understand. Please,
I'm gonna get a glass of water. I'll be right back.
please, ma'am. Not a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to let them type it at some point. The problem is he locked his own keyboard and then I locked it. I didn't want to crash it by locking it a third time. What he did is right before I could lock it, he took away my ability to use the keyboard. Any desk has the ability to do that. You can make it so that they can't use the keyboard. Well, he's noisy over there. Hey, Big Warwick, thank you for the bets. 100 bets. J. Krause, 5 community gift subs, thank you. Whatever plot followed, thank you. Stinky Ivy, 100 bits. Another 300 bits from Stinky Ivy, thank you. Thank you, Stinky Ivy.
Okay, I'm back. I just had to get a glass of water. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Thanks that you're back.
I just closed that and then closed that.
All right. You are doing it.
I'm sorry.
You are doing it, madam.
Well, I closed
Alright.
the C cleaner because it pops up all the time.
Okay. It happens all the time.
Well, it pops up a lot.
Okay. Now, could you please just check your account, ma'am? Your account balance.
Okay. Yes, it's definitely got higher. It was 39,000. 200,000 has been deposited. I can clearly see it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see the
So, ma'am,
transaction? I would like to see the transaction.
you would like to see that?
Yes.
All right. Not a problem, ma'am. Then you need to go ahead and log back in again. All right.
Okay.
This is how you get login, right?
Yeah, but looks a lot smaller.
Please.
Uh,
You want me to make it larger then?
well, it was really small. Why was it so small?
All right. So once you put the password in there, you just okay, do it. You might be getting an OTP on your phone.
Well, I get one all the time. It's to keep criminals from logging into my bank when I'm not watching.
All right. All right. That's good.
Oops, I typed it wrong.
All right. Please take your time and don't try to make any mistake in here.
Oh, now the screen's black again.
Okay, just refresh. Just give me 1 minute.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Can you see that the screen just got refreshed, ma'am? This is what your account is.
Yes, it is. So what I'd like to do is
You
go
would
into
like to.
the. I'd like to go in there. Oh, international
You see
wire.
the.
Right. It says international wire transfer from HK.
Yeah, that's my account. That's my account, madam.
Okay, but my savings account. Oh, now I can't see the screen.
The screen is just refreshing, madam. That's the reason.
Oh,
I told you
okay.
that.
Okay.
Thank you. You see, madam?
Right. Okay. So when I look, well, I can't click anywhere. Why?
So what exactly happened, ma'am? Like you were just putting down the amount and in between the figure. Like what exactly
Well,
happened? Like the period disappeared all of a sudden.
well, I
I
need to
didn't
look
get
at
it
the.
over there
I need to look
because
at the
at that
trend.
point in time
I need to.
I was not being able.
I
Mhm.
need to look at the transaction again. I would. Can I look at the transaction again?
You would like to see it where? Like your checking account?
I would like to click on. I can't use the mouse. I don't know what's going on. What's wrong with my mouse?
No, actually, I was just trying to get log out from my bank account, all right, on your computer. That's the reason, like, as I'm just using it right now. So you have seen it, your account balance, right, madam? You have just seen it, your account statement also,
I
that
want
the
to see
money
the
has been credited.
I want to see the transaction, and I can't because I can't use the mouse.
All right. So just go ahead and just check the transaction now.
Okay, so what's really weird? See how in my bank when I get a credit, like my paycheck, it shows as a positive number right here.
Uh-huh.
See, this is my paycheck. But when you give
Which
me
one?
my
Which one? Which one, madam? Which one?
the 18 18
Show me that.
it says 187019 was my public's work deposit.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but when you gave
So
me
how?
when that money went in my bank, it shows as negative 200,000. See?
Okay, let me refresh it. Let me refresh it then. Okay,
Okay,
hold on.
it just confused me.
Okay, you don't have to be confused, ma'am, regarding this.
Well, it just
If you're
looked
getting in
weird.
trouble,
It just looked weird. Okay, now it looks correct.
okay.
Okay, so it looks
Mhm.
to me like you have a very, very poor banking form because
Mhm.
I know I didn't type 200,
Mhm.
200 with three zeros. I typed 200 dot
Mhm.
zero zero.
Mhm.
So I don't know how this
So
happened.
okay. So you're sure that you haven't done a mistake like from your end, or like what exactly happened, ma'am, at that point in time? Because I was not connected. That's what I was just talking about. I was not being able to see that black page when you were connected to my banking server.
Then why
So
did
what
you
did
direct?
exactly happen there?
If you couldn't see the page, why did you tell me to look at the details?
Mm-hmm.
Because you could see it.
No, I told you to look into the details, ma'am, just because so that you can make sure that the money has got credited back into your account. That's the
Okay.
reason.
Well,
All right.
either way, um,
Mm-hmm.
do you need me to call my bank? I can straighten it out with a simple phone call.
So are you sure that you can be able to go ahead and return this money back to me from the bank?
Yeah, I just need to call them and say a transaction just
Mm-hmm.
occurred on my bank. Could
Mm-hmm.
you please
Mm-hmm.
reverse it? And
Mm-hmm.
they'll reverse
Mm-hmm.
it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. The thing which is, ma'am, like as I have just talked to my banking people right now, okay, and this transaction has already been posted to your bank account. So right now, I'm really not getting any option to cancel it or void the transaction. So what you have to go ahead and
No,
do,
but
I
see,
need your cooperation.
but what I can do is
Mm-hmm.
call my bank and have them do it. That's what I'm saying.
But ma'am, the money has been deducted it from my bank, okay? And we are having the option, all right? Because the money that you have actually received it from my bank, so it needs to be get sorted out from my bank that I can call my bank and I can ask them to go ahead and cancel it. The receiver bank doesn't call the bank and ask the transaction to get canceled, ma'am. It doesn't work in this way.
Okay, so then you'll
Okay,
need
if
to
you
do
call
it.
your bank, if you
You'll
call your
need to
bank, if you
you'll need to
no,
call your bank
no,
then. You'll need to call
that's
your
what
bank.
I just that's what I just said. Like while talking to you in the same time, ma'am, I was just communicating it with my bank also, and I have just
Oh,
talked to them like what needs to be done, like how to go ahead and get this thing sorted out. So they just said it that we need the help, all right, of the receiver's bank, all right, so that she's the only one who can go ahead and help me to go
okay.
ahead and get this money back because right now I have tried, ma'am. I have tried first to get this transaction void or cancelled, but it's
Well,
not going through, ma'am.
okay. This is what's strange is I
Mhm.
know just from going to college because I studied business finance that when the transaction occurs,
Mhm.
there's like a
Mhm.
window. There's a window before it
Mhm.
becomes official. It can be reversed quite
Mhm.
easily.
Have you reversed any amount before like this?
Yes, I
Because
have. Yes, I have.
you're you're having now you sound that you're having a good knowledge like regarding your banking thing. So
Well,
like,
it
is this a
happened.
problem?
It
Did this
happened
kind of a
for.
problem
It,
happen before?
well, 4 years
Mhm.
ago. 4 years
Mhm.
ago. Um,
4 years ago.
no, listen. I'm trying to explain. 4 years ago,
Mhm.
I bought a
Mhm.
printer from Home Depot, and
Mhm.
they charged me twice for the printer.
Okay.
Okay, so I got upset, and
Mhm.
I asked them to take
Mhm.
back to do a
Mhm.
charge back and give me my
Mhm.
money back
Mhm.
because I only bought the
Mhm.
one printer, but
Mhm.
they paid me back twice. So I just had to call my bank. It was like a $750 credit, and my bank reversed it. I just had to ask them to.
Ma'am, the case that you're explaining it to me, ma'am, that can only be happen in the credit card, not in the banking system, ma'am, not in the checking account, as far as we know.
No, I've
Because I
used
used to deal with the bank. I used to handle all the banks, ma'am, in every
it
day in
was,
and out, and
honey.
it, it
I
does
have a
it doesn't really work in this.
I didn't use a credit.
Mhm.
I didn't use a bank card. I have an
Mhm.
account with Home Depot. They took
Mhm.
it straight from my
Mhm.
account, so it's bank to bank.
Mhm. Okay.
I,
Now what needs to be done, ma'am? Now what needs to be done? All right. Since you have already got this money, okay, this $200,000, ma'am. Okay, and this is not a smaller amount. As you know, like this is a phone call also which has been getting recorded, and my bank higher authority they are just questioning me like where this money has gone. So I have just told him, all right, that Miss Jennifer she made a mistake, all right, and by mistake she got the extra money on her bank, but she's gonna
I
go ahead and return this money back to me because
I'm
the money what
happy.
you have actually
I'm
received.
happy with this money. I'll use it. I offered to send it back. You don't want me to send
Uh huh.
it back. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Hello? Hello?
Hello. I'm so sorry.
Hello?
Like somehow we just got cut off.
Well, you
Did
won't...
you hung up, ma'am?
Yes, because you don't want your money back, so I thought we were settled.
Okay.
I
All
offered
right.
to send
So
I
right
offered
now,
to I offered to send it back to you, and you said it can't be sent back. So I guess I keep it.
so you want to keep this money? That's what you're saying?
I'd like to give it back to you, but you said I couldn't do it.
All right, ma'am. As we are running out of time right now, okay. Now, is it possible, ma'am, for you to go to the bank right now and just get this transaction done today? Is
Yeah,
it possible for you to do that?
that's what I was talking about. I go to my bank and then get it reversed.
Mm-hmm. Ma'am, you cannot go ahead and reverse or cancel the transaction because your bank is the receiver bank, and receiver bank does not get the option to cancel or void the transaction. All right. If I'm
So
not
well,
getting the chance to cancel or void the transaction
okay,
because as
well,
we are the sender bank, you have received the money, ma'am. Try to
so
understand.
so
This is
what
not
would
a credit
happen?
card. All right. It
What would
actually.
happen? Listen,
Mm-hmm.
what would happen? What would happen if a terrorist gave me $5 million? Are you saying I cannot send it back and say stop
Ma'am,
doing that?
it actually happens, ma'am, in the banking system, ma'am. It actually happens. It actually happens, ma'am. If somebody receives the money due to a mistake, all right, they simply
Okay.
return it back.
Okay. So you want me to go
So
to my
if I'm
bank?
gonna
You want me to go to my bank?
definitely, obviously, ma'am, like by through an online banking, there is no way. Your bank is such a local bank because your bank does not even have an option like to make an online wire transfer. And though this is an international wire transfer money that what you have actually received it, so it
Um.
can only be happen, ma'am. You have to go to the bank physically
Did
and
you
just make
say?
a wire transfer done from there.
Did you say international?
Yeah, haven't you seen that, ma'am? Let me just go ahead and
No,
show it that account.
that's a
Let me
no
show.
go. That's a
Let
no
me.
go. No, honey. I tried to send money to my brother in London, and
Mhm.
since for
Mhm.
about 3 months now, the Utah Attorney General
Mhm.
has blocked all international money transfers because it's considered to be a hazard, money laundering to
Mhm.
terrorists. So I couldn't send money to my brother in London. There's no
You
international
cannot send.
there, there's there is none. There's no international wire transfers.
You have sent money to your brother in London. That's what
I
you're saying.
no, I
And are
tried
you?
to. I tried to and I couldn't because it's international.
You couldn't. Why? 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 May I know the reason?
Because there's a war between Russia and Ukraine, and
No,
his
if you have exhausted the limit, then only the bank will not go ahead and let you to send the transaction.
you're not
But if you
listening.
have the limit,
Listen, it
what?
doesn't matter. I can't
What?
send $1. Listen to what I
Uh
am
huh.
saying. There
No,
is
no, I
a
understand what you're saying.
there whenever there is a war of that
Uh huh.
significance, many
Mhm.
U.S. states, the attorney generals will put a block on international money transfers. It prevents terrorists from getting money.
So how it is possible for your bank to send the money as a wire transfer?
Okay, well
And though
you're with
this is an international
let's
transfer,
no
ma'am, that you're gonna make it.
the Geek Squad is an American
Ma'am,
company. The Geek Squad is
Mhm.
part of Best Buy.
Mhm.
I have a relative that's on the Geek Squad board of directors. I know that there's an
Mhm.
American U.S. bank. Wells Fargo
Mhm.
is one of them.
Mhm. So what you are saying, ma'am, like you cannot send the international wire transfer. That's what you're saying.
No, it's fruitless to try. But I can send it to one of Geek Squad's myriad of banks. They have lots of banks here in the United States.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
That's not a problem.
Ma'am, Ma'am, then I have to go ahead and figure it out, okay? If I can be able to find any bank, all right, which you can send the money to me like through domestic transfer, or if it is an international transfer, I have to go ahead and figure it out first with my bank, okay? But you just tell me this, like when was the last time that you sent the international transfer to London to your
Okay,
brother?
I
When was
tried to
that last time?
I tried to do it 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, and it didn't go through.
No, I tried to do it, and they said, "Sorry, that's an international transfer. Those have been blocked by the state attorney general. No one in Utah can do it."
So can you not give a try, ma'am? Like this time, let's see whether you can be able to send.
Well, the problem with that, honey, is when you try, you go, especially with a large amount, they're going to put me on a watch
Hmm.
list. So no, the answer is no.
I understand. I understand. And what was the amount that you were trying to send to your brother? What was
I
that
tried
amount?
I tried to send them $47,000.
47,000. So they stopped you in 47,000.
Right.
Okay. All right. Just hold on, ma'am. Like for a second. Let me have a word with my accounts team. Okay. Just hang
Okay.
on. All right. Don't go anywhere. Thank
Okay.
you.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I heard you. What's up?
Okay, I was just having a word with my banking team, madam, and as I have just told him the whole scenario, like you went to the bank like 2 weeks back and you tried to send the money to your brother in London,
Right.
but they stopped you for sending you any international wire transfer, right?
Right.
So right now, like, do you have any suggestion, ma'am, like that you can give out to me how you can return this money back?
Well, I offered to get it returned to you by reversing the transaction. But
No, the transaction has already been posted, ma'am.
okay, okay,
So
well,
right
okay.
now we.
Okay, hold on,
Mhm.
hold on, hold on.
Mhm.
Geek Squad is part of the Best Buy group. Okay. I
That's
just
right.
looked I just looked it up on my iPad. Geek Squad has over
Mhm.
12 banks. 12 US banks you can
Mhm.
use. Use one of
Mhm.
those.
And what are that 12 banks that you're saying?
Wells Fargo is the main one.
Okay.
But there's US
All right.
Bank, Bank of America.
Mhm.
There's
Mhm.
plenty of places we can send it.
Okay. If I find any of the bank okay available with me, then only it's possible for me to provide that information back to you because the bank account information that you're telling me, like Wells Fargo or Bank of America or the other banks that you're saying, okay, we have some limit, okay, with those banks. The
No,
money
you
what we
don't.
can receive it in those banks, now we have some limits in there, okay.
No, you
So the
don't.
thing which is the money what
No, you don't. No, you
exact.
don't. No, you don't. The banks I'm talking about are the banks
Mhm.
that back the stock of Geek Squad, and they're also banks for they're also banks for Best Buy. There's no such thing as a proposed limit. That's ridiculous.
Okay, then I have to find it out, ma'am. So that's one option. Any other suggestions that you can give it back to me?
I could
That
get a
how you can return this money back?
I could get a certified check and deliver it to my local Best Buy.
Okay. Can you be able to make a cashier's check,
Yeah, I
like
can do.
in several parts? If not in one go, maybe like in two three parts. Like we can divide this transaction amount,
Why would
and
you
then you
need
can make a
to?
cashier's check.
Why would you need to divide it?
Okay. Can you be able to make that much amount of cashier's check?
Yes, okay, well, I have to fill out. There's a form I would have to fill out, but yes, I can get a certified check
Mhm.
printed.
Mhm. And can it be done today?
Yeah, it can conceivably done. This is what I'll need. I'll need the payee's first and last name, their mailing address,
Mhm.
as well as their
Mhm.
phone number, and yes,
Mhm.
and it
Okay.
has to be domestic.
All right. All right. So hold on, ma'am. Let me go ahead and check. Wait.
Okay.
Can you please be on hold again? All right.
Yes, I can go and hold.
Thank you.
So once again, they let their greed get out of their way. The guy last night literally found a magical way of returning all but $4,000 to the bank, and then he wanted me to get gift cards. I wonder if he's going to go that route. If suddenly he's going to refund all but $4,000. I thought that was pretty clever of that scammer last night. Um, but it just makes you wonder if they weren't so damn greedy, um, they wouldn't put themselves into this jam. They could have gotten, their greed supersedes their logic. It really does. Houston Machinist, thank you for the follow. Tavish420, thank you for the follow. Swilly, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, Swilly. 426 bits, thank you. Big Warwick, 100 bits, thank you. J.R. Kraus, 5 community gift subs, or J. Kraus. So Swilly. That's cool, I like that name. Or is that how it's pronounced, or is it Swile? Okay, so their greed is just, it's bizarre, almost bizarre how they.
Okay. You there, madam? You there, madam?
Yeah, yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. All right. Thanks for being on hold, ma'am. Now, with due respect, okay, like I know that your bank is still open. Like this is the last hour of your bank. But the thing which is, as I've just contacted all my other branches, all right, in here, Wells Fargo and Chase and all the other different banks within the United States, they are all about to be closed, like in 5:30. So
No,
right now,
but
ma'am,
honey, wait, hold on. You're in
mhm,
California. It's only
mhm.
4:30 and it's only 4:20 and it's only 4:20 in California.
But ma'am, we have got the branches, okay, all over the places, like in California and in Texas and in every other parts of the United States. So as I
Right.
said it
So
to you, whatever the available account details that I can go ahead and find it out, ma'am, I can only
okay,
be
well,
able to provide the details for that
now
account only. I
using
told you,
your
ma'am.
now listen. Banks operate inside of networks. So when banks in New York close, the banking network stays open all the way until the ones on
Mhm.
the Pacific close. They work
Mhm.
as a group. So if you have one bank in California, it doesn't matter if I send it to a bank in New York. It'll go through the one in California. They've been doing that
Ma'am, you're
for they've been doing that for 40 years. I know. I majored in economics in college.
mhm. All right. You said it. Whatever you just said it to me, you said it right.
Right.
Now, the thing which is the account that I'm actually trying to arrange it. Okay. Uh, the bank follows the time of Eastern time, and according to the Eastern time, ma'am, it's 7:21 now.
Banks don't work like that. Banks do not work like that. What is wrong with you?
All right. The thing which is, ma'am, the information that I supposed to go ahead and get it from my banking people. All right. they are not being able to go ahead and provide the details to me right now,
Okay.
okay, because of the
Okay.
banking
Okay.
operational hours, okay, it's
Okay.
closed. So
Okay. Well,
what
then
we can go ahead and
I'll
do
just
this.
I'm just going to keep the money. I mean, you obviously you do not have the ability to do something that's very simple. I can go to my
Hmm.
bank and I can tell them there's a Wells
And what if
Fargo.
your bank tells you that the operational hours are closed?
They won't because they're open till 6. It's only 5:20.
So does it not will take time like for you to reach to your bank? It will
Well,
at
if I
least
can,
take like at least half an hour for you to reach
honey,
to the bank, if I'm
if I
not wrong.
can't if I can't go to the main branch, I can go to a Smith's. There's satellite offices that are open till 8 p.m. I can do the same operation there. There's a bank manager in each.
Okay.
So I
Hold on
have
for a
I
second.
have 3.5 hours to do this, or 2.5 hours, excuse me.
Okay. Let me go ahead and find the accounts then. Okay?
Okay,
So that I
okay.
can give the details to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And you got to be firm with these idiots. Yeah, I'll be firing off. Yeah, I'm gonna give them hell.
Okay, thanks for staying connected, ma'am. You there? You there, ma'am?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Hello?
Hello? Yes, I'm here.
Okay, all right. Thanks for staying connected, madam. Okay. Normally, we do not keep the accounts in hand, all right? So I have just asked my banking officers to provide the information. So they
Okay.
are just asking a time, all right? They are just asking me to wait for 5 to 7 minutes, and within that point
Okay.
in time, I'm gonna give you the details, all right?
That'll be fine.
So
I mean,
please,
we have
thank,
time, so just take your time.
not a problem. Thank you,
You're
and thanks
welcome.
for your cooperation.
Of course, I need to send this back to you in a way that's appropriate, and what we're doing is going to work. Okay?
Thank, thanks for your kind words, ma'am. All right,
You bet.
thank you. Okay, you there, madam? Jennifer, are you there? Did you keep
Yes,
me
I'm
on
here.
mute?
No, I'm here. I have to I can't just stay seated at the phone all the time. I'm here.
Oh, no, 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 no. That's good. That's a good thing that you have done it. Okay, ma'am, I have actually found one account with me. Okay,
Okay,
and
good.
just wait.
Okay,
City Bank. Okay, and it's a Citibank.
that's fine.
That
well,
that's fine with you.
Citibank,
Okay,
Citibank's everywhere.
that's fine with you.
That's
Okay,
perfectly
yeah, that's
fine.
I know. All right, all right. So the thing which is, ma'am, as I have only got one bank account available with me at this point in time because it's too late. Okay, and the limit for this account is up to 99,000. Okay, so
What?
we can divide. Yes, ma'am. We have to do this transaction in two parts. Like
Okay.
99,000, you have to go ahead and do it today, and the rest
Okay.
of the remaining amount you have to do it tomorrow. Okay, like within
Okay.
the 24 hours. All right, I can only be able to go ahead and receive one transaction from your end. Okay, because you will be the beneficiary right now. Okay, who is gonna send the
Okay.
money onto this bank. So
Okay.
today you do 99,000.
Can
Okay,
I
and the
show? Can
remaining
I?
amount you.
May I show you what my bank requires for the check? I have it. Let me show you.
Ma'am, it's not a check. I'm giving you the details for the wire transfer, okay?
Oh, you want a wire transfer? Okay, but it's the
That's
same
right.
It's the same requirement. Can I show it to you?
Mm, yeah, please show it that to me. Do you have any
Okay.
form or something?
Yeah, I'll show you the bill pay form. It's the exact same thing.
Okay, please show it that back to me now.
Or I can tell you what it requires. How about this? I need I'm gonna need the payee's first and last name.
Mm-hmm. First and
Uh,
last name,
I need their mailing address,
mailing address, yes.
and then I need their phone number.
Phone number.
Correct. Because I have to fill out what's called an IRS 8300 form, and it needs the phone number of both parties.
Okay, but the phone number is an optional, I think, on the form.
It's not an option. If I don't put it in, the IRS will flag it as an incomplete transaction.
Okay, not a problem. I have got the details, and let me give you that information, and you figure it out. Did I miss out any
Okay.
points in giving you the details? Okay. First,
And
check
then
that information, which
you
I'm gonna
said
give
that,
it to you on the screen.
do you have the bank that we need for tomorrow also?
Sorry, what did you just said?
You said you have one bank, but do you have the bank that we'll be using tomorrow?
Uh, in the same bank, not a problem. But one transaction limit up till 99,000.
Okay, so just type it out and I'll tell you if you're missing
Okay.
anything.
I'm doing now. Hold on.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I see the routing number, the bank address, good. The account holder's address, good. Citibank, good. That looks really good. The only thing I don't see is their phone number.
Ma'am, you don't require the phone number. As I said, like on the form, the phone number is actually in the optional.
Let
Okay,
me show
because
you.
I also
Let me.
used to go ahead and I also used to send a wire transfer a lot. Okay,
No,
and I
no.
also see that the phone
You,
number asked as an optional, ma'am, on the form.
it is. It's not the bank that needs it. It's the 83. The IRS 8300 form that needs it. Anything above ten
Okay,
thousand
hold.
dollars. Anything above $10,000 requires an IRS
Mhm.
8300 form. On that form, you
Mhm.
have to detail
Mhm.
the payor, which
Mhm.
is me, and the
Mhm.
payee,
Mhm.
and it has to have all the
Mhm.
information that you just showed, but
Mhm.
there's a
Mhm.
phone number in there, and if you don't use it, the transaction will not go.
All right. Then, as per your request, ma'am, let me ask for a phone number then.
Okay, that'll
Okay.
be fine, and the IRS will call
All
them,
right. All right.
especially
So,
on this size of of a wire transfer.
okay. So the details that I gave it to you, that's enough, right?
It's
For you to
enough to
fill the
do.
form.
It's enough to do the wire transfer, but the 8300 form. Um,
I understand. I understand all the protocols and everything what you just said. Okay. So now the only thing that you need is the phone number, right?
yeah, I need a phone number.
Okay. So by that time, like for you don't require anything more like from me. Now, can I just go ahead and make a print copy of this?
Yeah. Well, I don't have a printer.
You
But
don't have a printer?
no, but what I can do is email that to myself, and I can have it on my phone.
So, do you want me to send this information on your phone as a text?
You can do that, or you can let me copy and paste it into an email.
Okay.
Can I use the mouse?
All right. Yeah, not a problem, ma'am. Your email address is
Can't I send
Jennifer.
it?
This one.
Jennifer Susanna Clark at gmail.com. But why can't I send the email myself?
Okay. Not a problem, ma'am. Hold
Let
on.
me use the mouse.
Okay. Just okay. Oh, you wanted to move the mouse?
Right, and I'll copy and paste this into an email.
Okay. Do it, ma'am.
Okay. That's all I needed to do. And I got my own email. Let me check my phone. Okay, I can see the information's on my phone, sweetie. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello? Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
the information on my phone. So we'll be able to go to the bank and set up the wire
Okay.
transfer.
So the only thing that you need is the phone number, right?
Correct.
Yeah! I'm scoring 1 per stream, people. That's pretty cool. These aren't just regular mules. This might be an individual, but it's still worth saluting. Good stuff. We don't know who owns that bank account other than actually no, it's actually a company, folks. So this is actually a Hawala address. So the name of the account holder is literally a business. It's one of the shortcomings that our law enforcement have with these international scammers is that they're in other jurisdictions. The FBI can't. The FBI really is an intrastate agency. CIA is international, but that doesn't give them the power of marching over to India and arresting people. India has its own government. What would we do if Indian police came over to America and arrested me for being a scam baiter? Wouldn't you guys get pissed off? I mean, yeah, and Mark's probably right. They don't have law enforcement. They're, so, but that's what I'm saying. If Britain came over and decided to fine me because I told everybody that Australians were just lost Britons on a ship who just stumbled upon an island and said, let's just make our own country. And that's how Australia was made, because they were lost Britons. And so then now I'm getting billed by the parliament. So.
Did you put me on mute, ma'am?
No, I had the phone set down. I got things to do. I'm here.
Okay. Not a problem. So you just write down one number, okay?
Okay, hold on. They're going to ask for ID
So
and all that. Are you going to be able to supply proof of ID and things like that?
So I'm gonna provide them.
You have
I'm
the
gonna
business.
provide them, ma'am.
Are you going to be able to read the
I have-
business license, the business and tax license?
Whatever the details they are gonna ask it, I'm gonna provide them, ma'am.
Okay, I'll
So
put
will
it
there be
in.
any problem?
I'll put it
Yeah.
in.
So you can.
I mean,
Yeah, not a problem, ma'am.
they can't.
You can put this number in there.
Okay, now one question I have.
Mhm.
Let me see. Hold on. It's in New York,
What?
and you have
Mhm.
a 213 area code. So let's see if 213 is a New York area code.
Mhm.
It's Los Angeles, honey. So right off the bat, the IRS will flag it because you're using a California, Los Angeles area code.
Yeah, that's right. Because this is one of my old number. All right. When I used to live in there. All right.
No,
I
you
have
don't
actually
under.
created.
On the form, it says under penalty of perjury, which means I can go to prison. You do know that.
So you need the number of the area code of New York City number.
I need the number of the account holder.
All right. Hold on.
The number also has to match what they used when they opened up their checking account with Citibank. Otherwise, it won't make sense. What's interesting,
Is by insisting to use the wrong phone number, that gives me open lane on getting the transaction canceled. So it's a way of getting another address out of them. So, um, and there's still other things that can cause it. So I'm going to try to get more money mules out of these guys. If they have the ability to do it, we might as well make them work to get this information. I mean, why not?
So now, as per the form, whatever the necessary details that you required, ma'am, I've already provided everything to you. Okay. Now I don't think so that you will be gonna find any details, like in order to process this transaction, right?
I don't see any problems with it. Now, I'm gonna have to drive
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go to a Smith's to do this, but like I said, they're open till 8. Um, will you give me a few minutes to get ready? I'm still in my work clothes.
You're
We've been on the phone
so
for almost
you
2
you are
hours.
okay. So you are going to get ready now.
I need about 5 to 10 minutes, yes.
Okay, ma'am. Please go ahead and get ready, and before you leave the house, you let me know, okay? And do not disconnect the phone, okay? Because I
I
need you
won't.
to be connected on. All right. Thank you.
I
Go
won't.
ahead and get ready now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Okay, honey, I think I have everything I need. I'm ready to go to the store.
You're ready to go where, madam?
I'm ready to drive. I'm gonna go to Smith's.
Smith?
Yes.
Why, you were supposed to go to the bank, right?
The bank is closed, but the branches, they have satellite branches inside of Smith's.
Okay, all right. So they are open, like till this time?
They're open till 8, so we have 2 hours.
Okay. Okay, not a problem then. So you please drive safely, all right? And when you reach to the parking place, before heading inside there, you please talk to me once, okay?
Okay, well,
So
I'm gonna
that we.
have I'm gonna have questions. When I'm at a red light, I'd like to talk to you about a few things, okay?
No, 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 no. Any which ways, I'm not gonna disturb you while you drive the car. Okay, I want you to just put me on hold, leave the
If
phone
I,
on
honey,
loudspeaker, drive
if I'm
safely. But when you pull the car in the parking, okay, you talk to me before you head inside. Okay?
when I'm at a red light, I'm not driving. I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Not a problem.
Okay, I'm setting the phone down, okay?
Yeah, please, please, not a problem, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, so I need to ask you, while we have this underway, why does
Uh
that
huh.
form that you made me fill out lend itself to such easy typos? I don't quite understand that.
Uh huh. Which form you're talking about?
Well, the black screen where I had to type in the
Okay.
dollar amount, why don't
Uh
you
huh.
have
Uh huh.
like fail safes or ways to catch the errors? That way they don't happen in the first place.
Well, maybe like as I told you, like just put the amount in the proper format. Maybe the format did not
Okay,
accept it,
honey,
and that's
honey,
how it
honey,
takes.
I'm driving again. You need to be quiet. I
Okay,
don't want to be
okay, okay,
distracted.
okay,
Now be quiet.
okay. I'm keeping myself mute. All right, I'm
Okay,
keeping on
thank you.
myself on mute. Thank you,
Thank
thank
you.
you, thank you.
Yeah, he's staying extra hours to do this, so I'm totally wasting his life. 2.5 hours, folks. Okay, honey, I've arrived at the Smiths. I'm parking my car.
Okay. So right now, ma'am, I just would like to know one more thing, all right, from you. Like
Okay.
when you're previously, you must have sent the wire transfer before. So, do they ask any reason, like purpose, why you are sending the transaction?
Well, the bank doesn't,
Do
but
they ask?
The IRS form does. It'll say purpose for the
Okay.
for the for the for the
Uh,
for the for the transaction,
mhm.
and
Okay.
I want to remind you it says by penalty of perjury. So if I'm not truthful, they can haul me in court and fine me for perjury.
Okay. So right now, ma'am, I just would like to tell you one thing. If the IRS, what you're saying, if they are gonna call us and if they are gonna go ahead and just ask for the details that you said, like the business taxation number and everything, we are gonna go ahead and provide them everything. Okay. But over here, when you're gonna go ahead and do this right now, will they go ahead and ask any details, like the
I don't
reason, the
know.
purpose of this
I,
transfer?
well, a lot of it is done
Mm-hmm.
inside of the bank just for verification.
Mm-hmm.
The IRS
Yeah, for the
doesn't.
verification.
The IRS doesn't
Mhm.
take action on every form.
Mhm.
What they do,
Mhm.
however, is
Mhm.
they take a percentage of the forms they get
Mhm.
and they audit them through their process. If mine happens to fall into that, that's when the IRS agent will actually take the time to double check everything. That's why it's important to be accurate.
So you will also be receiving the phone call from the bank, like a verification call or something.
Well, I mean, I only know this through what I learned in school. If if I do this and for any reason mine falls
Mhm.
into the random sample audit, I might get a call
Mhm.
from an IRS agent just to discuss it. Um,
Okay.
the bank holder in this case would
Mhm.
also get a call. They're just required to do it.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
the whole reason for 8300
Uh-huh.
forms was to
Uh-huh.
cut down on money laundering. That's the whole reason.
That I know. That I know. But now when you're gonna go ahead and make the transaction, if they are gonna ask you the reason, like why you are sending this money to this trading account company, so what you're gonna go ahead and tell them?
Okay.
Ma'am,
Well,
I lost you. Like, I cannot hear you
okay.
now.
Well, there's an
Can you
error
hear me now?
in there was a typographical
Mhm.
error on a refund form resulting in a gross overpayment of funds due, and I am paying the reparation, returning the money to the right to the original payee, I guess you'd call
Mhm.
it. So due to it
Mhm.
would be considered
Mhm.
typographical error, gross overpayment by Geek Squad.
Mhm. Okay.
That's,
Now over here, ma'am, I just would like to tell you one thing. Okay.
mhm.
That if they are gonna ask you any reason, any purpose, okay? Because sometimes the bank people they ask, okay, like why you are sending the money and to whom you are actually sending the money, whether you
Well,
recognize this account where you are actually sending. So all you have to do, ma'am, you just have to give them a positive feedback, okay, that the account where you are actually sending the money to right now, if they are gonna ask anything, tell them that yes, you know this account very well, okay. You
I'm
have
gonna tell
sent
him it's the
the.
geeks. I'm gonna tell him I had it.
Mhm.
I was getting a
Mhm.
refund for service with Geek Squad,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
somehow a
Mhm.
typo was made.
Mhm.
Instead of
Mhm.
$250,
Mhm.
two hundred
Mhm.
and fifty
Mhm.
thousand dollars was
Mhm.
put into my checking
Mhm.
account, and I'm sending half of it back to the
Mhm.
Geek Squad. And tomorrow
Mhm.
I'm going to do the
Mhm.
other half. That's what I'm going to tell them.
Mhm. Okay, ma'am. Can we not just go ahead and cut down the story to this? Like, you can tell them that you are purchasing stocks, and that's
But
why you are just like
I'm not,
paying
I'm
money to
not,
this trading company.
I'm not
Because
great,
if you are gonna
but
go
I'm
ahead
not.
and tell them
If
the whole scenario, the whole story, okay,
um,
it's very like impossible for the other person to like understand the whole scenario,
no,
okay.
they'll
As
understand.
we
I'll
both
just tell
understand,
what they'll
as
ask.
we both understand.
If I tell them I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
stocks, they'll say why I'm not doing it through a trader. especially that much money.
But
They're gonna say, why am I not doing it through E-Trade or
mhm,
through
mhm.
Charles
But
Schwab?
the beneficiary account details that I gave it to you right now, ma'am. This is a trading company, okay? As we do, we this trading company account, what I just gave it to you, okay? This trading account company, all right, is a certified partner, all right, with Gig Squad. So
Now
as I
that
just
no,
gave this
now
account to
I'll
you,
tell you
this
this
is this
much.
is.
What you just described is vastly more
Mhm,
complex than me just simply stating that I did a typo on a
mhm,
refund form and I was paid more than what I
mhm.
should be, and I need
Ma'am,
to
you
send
don't have
the
to
money
say
back.
the whole thing. You don't have to
That's
say the whole
simple.
thing, all right? That you were,
That's simple. That's
ma'am, you,
very simple. I don't understand.
ma'am, but you don't have to. Mhm. Tell
I
me.
don't, honey, what you described with being a partnership and all that jazz isn't gonna is more complex.
Ma'am, there is no complex in this, ma'am. Like
It's
the
very
way
simple.
you are gonna
It's
tell
it's
them,
it's
the
very
way,
simple. It's very simple. I was supposed to get two
ma'am,
hundred fifty dollars. I got two hundred fifty
I'm
thousand
trying to make
dollars.
things easy for you.
It is
I'm trying to
easy.
make things easy for you.
It's very easy. I'm just saying.
It's very easy.
I was expecting two
So
hundred
do
fifty
you,
dollars. I
so
got
do
two
you
hundred
think?
fifty thousand dollars, and I'm
Mhm.
sending it
Mhm.
back. There's nothing more simpler
Okay.
than that. There's nothing more
Mhm.
simpler than that.
Okay. So do you think that the other person will understand this?
Yeah, they will. They'll say, "My goodness," they'll say, "My goodness, you did a typo and they overpaid you." They'll probably say, "Ha ha,
But
that's
don't,
funny. That's so funny."
but don't.
They
Okay,
might even,
but don't mention. Okay, can I say?
yeah, of course.
Okay, but don't mention anything related to computer or refund. Nothing. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, then
It
what?
might be possible.
I don't
Sorry.
understand. So then I'll just tell them I was supposed to. I filled out a form to get a refund, and they sent me too much money, and I got to send back what they
Mhm.
overpaid. That's what I'll say. It doesn't get any simpler than that.
Okay. And do you
Okay?
think that by explaining this reason, like, they will go ahead and let you to send money?
I don't see why not. It's my money. Well, it's not really my money. It's your money, but
I know,
it's
I
I'm
know
in
you're gonna
control of it.
fight. You're gonna
I'm
fight
in.
with them like to send the money. I know that. But if they are gonna ask any reason, any purpose, all right, then it's so simple, ma'am. The reason that I'm telling you to tell them, all right, it's so simple that if they are gonna ask anything, tell them that you are purchasing some stocks with this trading company, and that's it.
Again, these people are going to say I
So,
should be going to a broker because buying stocks in today's economic climate requires an expert, like a broker.
mhm.
It'd be crazy to buy stocks directly from a company. You almost invariably have to go through a broker anyway. So
So
saying
you can
stocks,
simply tell them that you are making a personal investment then.
but I'm not. I'm paying back an overpayment. Okay, you need to understand something. When you paid me that money,
Mhm.
my income shot up by $250,000. If I make it look like I'm
Mhm.
sending a payment or an investment, I'm going to retain the
Mhm.
ownership of that money, and I'm going to be taxed through the roof. Do you understand? That's adding two hundred and fifty
So
thousand dollars to my
if you,
annual
ma'am,
income.
okay,
If I'm
not a
pay,
problem.
if I'm
I'll
if I'm
let you go
paying it
now. I'll
back,
let you go.
if I'm
If
paying it
you,
back, it won't do that. It'll be me never getting that money.
okay, ma'am, I'll let you go now. Okay, if you give me the assurance that you will go ahead and take care of this and get this transaction done, so I can let you go now. Not a problem then.
Okay,
Okay, but
I'm gonna
don't
bring the
mention anything that you got extra money and
I'm
you're
gonna
returning
bring
the money back. You don't have to mention these things. Okay,
I'm
keep
gonna,
it short and simple, ma'am.
I'm going to bring the phone in with me. You'll be in my purse. Okay, you'll hear.
Okay. So, but don't talk to me like inside
I
there, all
won't.
right? Once you will be done, you come out and then you can talk to me. You can put the phone back inside your purse now, okay? and I'm gonna
That's what
keep
I'm
myself
doing.
on mute.
Well, if there's questions, I may need to talk to you. I might need to talk to you, sweetie. Hi. Um, I'd like here. I need to transfer some money through a wire transfer. It's
Okay.
gonna go to a bank. I believe they're in New York.
Okay. Is that what's right here? Is that what you're giving me?
Yes, this is all the information I have. I have the addressing here on my phone. If you want to take a look at that.
Yeah. Oh, this is a large amount. Okay.
Yes, it's significant. The amount
Um,
that I'm sending is 99,000. Um, there's some kind of limitation on that bank that I owe them more, but I'm gonna do 99,000 right now.
there's a limitation on how much you can send to that. Looks like this is Citibank.
Well, they were telling me that there was a limitation and I couldn't send all of it.
Hmm. Okay. I've never heard of that. I used to work there.
Oh wow.
All right. Let
Well,
me.
you
Okay.
would know.
Because of the dollar amount, I saw the dollar amount. You already had it written down, but you are going to have to fill out an 8300 IRS form.
Oh
Anything
yeah.
over $10,000.
Okay.
But there's been a couple of changes, so I want to get you the new form.
Oh.
Well, just because of the state of the nation, there were a few things that they wanted to make sure that we had. I'm sure you have it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
No. I'll fill out what's necessary.
Do you want to? You want me to help you? We can do it right on the system if you want, and then I can give you a place to do electronic signature.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay. Do you mind coming right over here? We can do this right in my office, so I'm not tying up anybody else in line.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, that's a loud. Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. That's a big door.
Try to keep the riffraff out.
all
I'm
the
just
all,
kidding. I'm just
all
kidding.
the shoppers at Smith's are riffraffs. I'm a
No,
I'm a
but you
shop,
can hear people talking. You hear everybody, so
but
I
I'm
want to
a
keep your
shopper.
privacy.
I'm a shopper, and you're calling me a riffraff?
No, I'm teasing you, honey.
Oh, okay.
I'm just more worried about the loud noises that you hear. You don't want to have
Oh
other
yeah,
people listening to your business.
right.
Okay, can I let me see. Do you have your bank card? I can pull up your account with that if you have it.
Yes. Hold for a second. It's in my purse.
Okay.
There you go.
Great. Now, when you said you have more money to send, are you sending that in the same way? Are you going to be coming down to wire it again from here, or are you sending it in a different format?
That's what I'm thinking. They weren't too clear, but I'm assuming that that's what they want to do.
Okay, you're not being forced into doing anything, right?
No, I'm doing it out of my own admission.
Okay. You see a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. I just want to make sure that no one's scamming you or tricking you into sending money you don't want to send.
No, I'm pretty sure this is safe. I kind of, I got to know the party just over the last couple hours. They're very well educated, well spoken, very nice individuals. They're helping me square away a transaction that I need to. And they're very patient, so that's probably the best I can say.
Okay.
This is really important. I send this.
Okay, so I've got your account up.
Okay.
I'm gonna fill in some of this for you just because I have your. Do you have a license with you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And here you go.
And make it easier if you don't mind. I'm a fast typer.
Okay.
and then I'll give you the whole. Actually, here, let me just turn the monitor around here so you can see as well what I'm typing in while I'm typing it.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. Okay, great. It looks like you have the funds to send it. That shouldn't be an issue. There's just a few things on the form about the entity that we're sending it to.
Okay.
Let me see. You've got the registration. Do you have is the registration here?
I'm not sure what you mean by the registration.
There should be a business registration number. See right here where it says business registration. So when they opened the account, there was information that they gave out in case they had to do wire transfers. Let me see if I can get through that question and go on to the next.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Oh, all right. So all I need is the license number from the person who entered the account. Is this their phone number here?
Yes, that's their phone number.
Okay, because they'll probably have to. Do you have the Did they give you?
Oh, are you referring to?
I need the driving license. So when they open the account, they give a driver license, and that's what I
they
need to
did.
verify the account. Yep.
Um,
Yep, it's required when you open an account.
Could you hold for just a second? I just need to ask a question. I brought him on
Yeah.
my phone.
I'm going to step out for 1 second. I need to go. You see the lady waving at me here. Let me just go see what she needs. And if you can get me that info, that'd be great. I'll be right back, ma'am.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Honey, are you there?
Yes, madam.
Okay. I don't know if you could hear her. She's actually asking
Yeah,
for.
I heard everything. I heard everything.
Okay, so it looks like we might have to get a driver's license. So this is like some kind of a new thing that they're requiring.
Driver's license of the account holder.
Yeah, they probably want like a photo, or I don't. She.
Okay, so you don't have to talk to me
We
like
don't.
in
We
front
don't.
of her.
We don't need the actual photo. We just need the driver's license number of the account holder.
Number.
If
I find it, I'm gonna text you. Okay. So
okay.
you can put me on hold back again. All right. If I find it, I'm gonna text you. All right.
Okay. Okay.
And what if I don't find it right now at this moment because it's very late? Okay. If I'm gonna call anybody on here, any of my banking team, and what if I don't get it now?
I can ask her. I can ask her.
Okay. But I can be able to provide that to you later on, all right? If I'm not going to get it right now.
Okay. Well,
will that be any problem?
I'll have to ask her. She's the bank manager.
Okay, but don't tell them anything that somebody is forcing you to do this, and just tell them that you are taking care of this and you know what you're doing. Okay.
Well, I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best.
Thank you.
She hasn't been too nosy.
All right.
I'm sending you a text. I'm sending you a text message to say hello.
All right.
So that you can see that I'm texting you. Okay, I'm gonna put you back in my purse. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Were you able to find it?
No, actually, they told me that they can get it. It's a driver's license number. Shouldn't be a problem. What he did say, though, is that he might not be able to supply it today because it's so late in the day.
Well, is this is the same person whose phone number's here? Is that did you just call somebody when I left?
No, I'm on the phone with the company that I'm trying to return the money to, is what I'm trying to do. It's a representative.
Oh, okay. So you owe a company money that you just met a few hours ago and you're sending them $99,000?
Yes, there was a mistake that was made on a refund terminal. I was supposed to I typed the 250, and then without realizing it, I guess I typed 250,000. And when they showed it to me on my bank balance, I was like, oh my goodness, this isn't good. I told him that I would do what I can to make good on the typo.
Okay, this is starting to sound a little fishy
No,
to me.
he's very
Let me go through the next
trustworthy.
couple of questions, ma'am. So if
Okay.
you said are they still on the phone, or
Yeah, they're in my purse. I'm on the phone with them.
oh,
So
okay.
they can actually hear
Did
you.
they're not forcing you to stay on the phone, right?
No, it was when it turned out that I made a typo, the person was telling me how much of a problem it was gonna be, and I start feeling bad. So if anybody's under pressure, it's me pressuring myself to get this money back to them. I
All
feel
right.
kind of bad. I feel kind of bad,
Okay.
and I
All
need
right.
to get the
Don't
money
get
back.
upset.
I'm not. I'm not.
Okay. Well, so if you're talking to the person's phone number, the person whose phone number you put in this form,
No, this is not
they
the.
don't know
This is
they don't know their own license number.
no. This isn't the person. This isn't the. This person's a representative of the company. He works for them. Uh, the owner of the bank account is, I don't know, I'd have to ask, but I'm assuming he might be a manager of the company. And that's why he's having to go get that info, because he's not that
So
manager.
all right, I'm just a little confused where I'm filling out the form here, and it says that you're sending this to a trading company. So you
Um,
owe a trading company money? Because
no,
that's the information you put here, ma'am.
I'm owing it's the Geek Squad. I owe the
Okay, but
Geek
this
Squad.
isn't a Geek Squad account, ma'am.
Um,
This is a trading company.
I thought Geek Squad did training. Don't they train people on the computers?
No, they support computers. What I'm saying, a trading company. Where
Well,
you're
there's
trying to send this money to is a trading company, not a training. A trading, ma'am.
Can you hold for? Let me ask. Let me ask.
Yep.
I'm gonna text him. That way. Why? Let's see. How am I gonna ask this? Why is the bank a trading company for Geek Squad? What? Okay, I'm just sending it to him. He's kind of bashful. I didn't want to make him bash. He's bashful. He's a really nice man.
I'm a little concerned that we don't have the answers that we need to fill out this form.
I know it's a complex form. I asked him, why is the bank a trading company for Geek Squad?
I guess I thought you were talking to him, not texting him. You're confusing me now.
Okay, maybe I should talk
That's
to him.
okay.
Could you leave the room for just a minute, because I want to keep it private?
Okay. Let me leave my own office. Go ahead.
Or I can leave. I can go outside.
That's okay. You go ahead. I need to go talk to my manager, so
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Honey, are you there?
Yes, madam.
Okay, so she's asking me strange questions, and I tried texting you.
Ma'am,
get
she asked you a question, and you got into her trap.
a
So
trap.
why did why did you just tell her that you are sending the money to a company, you received extra money and you're returning the money back? I told you these things, like, before you went inside there. I told you everything, not to go ahead and tell them anything regarding this, because nobody's gonna go ahead and understand this.
No,
Now that
honey.
lady is just
No,
now that lady that lady, she just got so confused, all right, and now she just said that she needs to go ahead and call her manager.
no, she didn't say call her manager. She's,
No, I have heard that right now on this phone, that she's gonna call back to her manager.
okay, well, what do you want me to do? Her question wasn't really that hard. They're just wondering why
If
the bank is a trading company. It's not the Geek Squad. That's what she
Ma'am,
was
what did I
saying.
said?
But I,
What did I said it to you at that time that this trading company, all right, is a certified channel partner with our company. So you don't have to go ahead and elaborate the whole thing, all right, that you got the money from a gig squad and everything. You just forget about that, okay? Don't tell them anything regarding gig squad, all right? Or
okay.
it's better you do one thing. Are you outside? Are you outside the branch?
No, I'm in her
Okay.
office. I'm in her office. She let me sit in her
Okay,
office.
so you do one thing, all right? It's already late, all right? It's better you leave the place and just come back home, all right?
Why?
We can go ahead and get this thing done tomorrow because any which ways the details what she's asking right now, okay, like the driving license number, I might not be able to go ahead and get it right now, okay? So once I
Well,
complete
I mean,
information tomorrow morning, I will hand over, I will give the information to you tomorrow, so that
oh,
once
she's
you get the
knocking on the
complete
door.
details, and then you can,
She's knocking on the door. I need to talk to her.
so you can just tell her that you can come back tomorrow, not a
Hi.
problem. Let's
Hi.
leave this thing today.
Hello.
Yes.
Um,
How are you? Are
I'm
you
doing really good. Well, I received information from him. He says that he wants me to go home and we can do this tomorrow.
okay, here's the thing, ma'am. I just spoke to my boss, and based on the story that you just told me,
Uh,
and taking a look at the account here, which is nothing to do with Geek Squad. I just had my manager take a look at that account. This
okay.
account is now on hold, so it's now red flagged, and my fraud department has to go take a
Red
look at it
red
and look at
flag.
all. Yes, that means that no branch is going to be able to wire anything to this account. It's going to go on hold.
Oh my
He's contacting the
goodness.
fraud department now. I guess they take a look at if money's flowing in and out of that account to make sure there's no money laundering going on, but you will
Oh,
not
money
be able to
laundering.
wire anything to this account. It's going on
Oh,
hold right now.
okay.
So
Okay.
I know you said you have to do more tomorrow. If you've got, you just cannot send it to this account. This is very confusing.
Okay.
You're going to
Okay.
have to have another U.S. account. I'm sure you know the rules about our international shipments during the State of the Nation.
Well, yeah, I tried to send money to my brother in London, and you guys just flat out said no. And it just, I'll just talk to them and let them know that what you said. Well, I appreciate your time. You've been very kind.
Well, thank you. Please be careful out there, ma'am. Make sure you
Okay.
know people you are sending money to. And like I said, if you do have another location in the U.S., I see here, I'm looking at your account right now. I can
Yeah.
see it looks, yeah, I can see you tried to wire something internationally to your brother and you were notified about the
Right.
international rules. So that's fine. If you've got a U.S. account, and you've got here, I'll give you all this information. Just take this piece of paper. It tells you
Oh,
what
well,
you're going to
thank
need.
you. I can be
Um,
prepared.
I can help you out tomorrow. I will be here I will be here till 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
Okay, well, wonderful. You've been so helpful. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You have a nice day, ma'am.
All right, thank you. I'll just exit now. Bye-bye. Okay, so,
You're coming back.
yes, I'm gonna go ahead and head back home.
Okay,
I'm back
please.
in my car.
No, not a problem, ma'am. Not a problem. And now you see, like, just because of your one mistake, okay. Now this beneficiary's account that I have just tried to arrange it, it has actually on a red flag now. Any of
Yeah,
the
that's
cash
what she
flow
said.
which will come, yeah. If
Got
any
her.
of the transaction which will flow into this bank in and out, it's not going to go through because
That's
she
what
put
she
a red
said.
flag on this.
Right.
Yeah. So now tomorrow I need to go ahead and get a fresh account, and I just need to give you all the details, all right,
Okay.
beforehand. Whatever the questions that she asked from you, the entity, this account entity, driver's license, or whatever the details, I'm gonna go ahead and arrange everything, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let you do send that transaction. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Well, now that
So
sounds
you
like a
drive safe.
plan.
You drive safely and just come back home. Okay, I'm waiting. And
Okay.
how far is your home now? Like
Well, it's 7 p.m., so I imagine the trip will be about maybe a little over half the time. It should be quicker.
Okay.
Um,
What's the distance actually
well, it's
from
not that
there?
far. See, it isn't that far. It's the traffic. This
Oh,
area
it's
has
just because of the traffic.
there's
Okay.
lots of traffic.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Not
sweetie.
a problem,
I
ma'am.
need to set the phone down so I can concentrate.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Right on, Chappie. That was stellar. Thank you. Thank you. Good job, Chappie. We're gonna get another Hawala out of that because of what Chappie and I were able to do together. That's amazing. This is great. So that's teamwork. I love it. Chappie sounds very realistic. He ate out of the palm of her hand, and indirectly. So excellent work. Now, you guys heard how Chappie handled that. Now, imagine imagine what it sounds like when Chappie calls a PCH meal that's a victim, how she craftily carries them
Okay. You
through.
there, madam?
Yes, I'm
Hello.
here. Yes, what's
Okay.
up?
Okay, ma'am. I don't know. I don't want you to talk to me right now. Okay. You drive safe back home. Okay. Even if the line gets disconnect, you come back home, sit, relax, and even if the line gets disconnect, I'm gonna call you back. Okay. But
Okay.
any which
Okay.
ways, you leave the line open. All right.
I will.
And once you come back home, sit and
Honey,
relax, and I'm gonna
honey,
go
I'm
ahead and
on a
make your receipt
freeway.
again. All right.
I'm on a freeway. I need to. I can't drive if I'm talking.
Okay. All right. Not a
I need
problem.
to set the phone down.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me now?
Okay. Yeah, I should be home in about 7 or so minutes.
Well, you can drive safe back home. Even I'm also driving back home now because I'm done with my shift. But
Oh, you
since
are?
you're
Okay.
still there on the line, you're there on the line with me on my cell phone. So now I'm also driving.
Okay. Okay.
So it will hardly take for me to get back to my home like about 15 minutes or so. So if
Okay.
you reach first, you please stay relaxed. Just take rest. And once I reach, I'm gonna talk to you. Okay? I'm also
Okay.
in a red light right now.
Okay.
I just reached home, madam.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you got home safe. Um,
Okay.
so now we're
Well,
left
my
with
shift was over. That's the reason. Like I was thinking, like when you were driving back home, let's just end the shift and let's get back home because
yeah,
any which ways, like this transaction cannot be done today.
right. That's right.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry it
So,
happened
ma'am,
this way.
like I was telling you at that point in time, like the representative, they must be gonna ask you a lot of questions, like how this trading company is related with the gig squad, because like the gig squad company, okay, uh, many people, many customers do not know the internal like shares, the stake and shares of the company. So this
Right.
holding company, this trading company is also holding some person or some share stake in the market with the gig squad. And that's the reason, as I told you, like I was arranging the account because we do not keep the account ready in hands, like because the problem like this
But honey,
doesn't.
honey, honey, no, this, you're forgetting that I went to what my major in college was medical. That's why I'm a critical care nurse. but my minor was business and economics. The way companies are structured are not by the whim of the owner. When companies become corporations, they are required by law to structure themselves in a way that fulfills public discourse and law. Otherwise, it would be risky. It would be too
No,
dangerous to
it's
become an
ma'am.
investor.
We
No, no,
we
listen. You
no.
listen to me. You listen to me. Listen.
Okay,
Every
okay,
company
okay.
every company that's a corporation, that by law has to have a certain chart of accounts, and there's a flow. So when I tell you that there are 12 banks that Best Buy Geek
Mhm,
Squad uses, I'm serious.
mhm,
They're required by law to have those banks because those banks are holding money that investors have
mhm.
put into them. It can't be any simpler than that. So you got one
That's
bank that was
true.
kind of
That's
an
true.
out. You
No.
got a bank. You
The
got a
one,
bank. You got
the
a
one
bank
that you're
that
telling.
you got a bank that was an outlier. You need to get one of the main banks.
Okay, the one that you're telling me right now, ma'am, that is as per the books, right? That is as per the books. But the thing which is when in practical, okay, when we do business, okay, sometimes what we do actually we route the money, all right, to some of our stake shareholders account, all right, and sometimes we actually transfer the money back to in our main account also. And as you know, like we have got our clients not only in United States, we have our clients outside the United States also. That's the reason we also keep the international bank accounts with us. Okay. So, like the reason why in the very first place I was asking you to just do me an international wire transfer. So that was the main reason. But you told me no, you can go ahead and do it in any of the local banks like in Wells Fargo or Citibank or Bank of America. So
Right.
I try to arrange one of the account because this was the account that I found it out that I have a limit at least 99,000 I can get it in this account. That's the reason I gave it to you. But now this account is in under a red flag. So maybe I have to go ahead and arrange some another details tomorrow, another account tomorrow, so that we
Okay.
can go ahead and start afresh tomorrow. Okay?
Okay. Well, I'm game. I'm willing to do what it takes to get you this money back. That's important. So,
No, that I
um,
know, that I know, I know, I trust your honesty. But the thing which is, ma'am, like when I'm asking you to go ahead and just keep the reason in short and simple, that means if the less you are gonna give the informations regarding the reason or purpose, it will be easier for you to send the money. If you're gonna go ahead and elaborate the whole thing like you born on 5th September and then you went to school and then you went to graduation and then you married and you had a children. If you're going to go ahead and tell them the whole story, it's not going to go ahead and work in this way. Okay, in real
okay.
terms, in real business, it doesn't work in this way. Okay, if you would haven't tell them anything regarding that you have got extra money and you're returning the money back, by this time you would have at least done the transaction. That lady, she asked you about the question that how this is related to this trading company. Then suddenly she did not ask about the gig squad. You suddenly tell her every single story like mistake and everything, and you're returning money. So this is how she also got confused, and her system maybe like it's asking a lot of details like a driver license number. I was about to give you the driver license number, but like it since it was too late, all my banking representatives like left for the day, so I really didn't get the chance to get to any of any of my banking team so that I can get the driver license number. But I'm making sure that tomorrow I'm gonna give you the whole details, including with the driver license number and everything, so that
Okay.
tomorrow you won't be gonna face any problem. But tomorrow, please just take care of the transaction that you don't say anything regarding business or a computer or a refund or nothing. Keep it short and simple and let this transaction gets done. Please, ma'am. It's my request. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right. and that's it. Otherwise, there will be no problem. Whatever you are asking me that arrange for a Citibank or a Chase Bank or Wells Fargo, I'm gonna arrange for that. Okay,
What?
that's not an issue.
I've never heard of Cheese Bank. Where's Cheese Bank?
Chase, J.P. Morgan Chase Bank. You haven't heard of?
Oh, you said Cheese Bank, like mouse cheeses, like 3 cheese pizza.
No, it's J.P. Morgan. J.P. Morgan.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, honey.
So
I'm getting hungry. I need to go
please,
get.
ma'am, have something. I'm also gonna go ahead and have something right now. You know, like I have driving like about 10 miles, and I'm also getting hungry right now.
Okay. Well, you have a wonderful evening, and just hang tight. We'll get this taken care of. Sorry that it's gone this
Ma'am,
way, but we'll get it fixed.
we will get it fixed. That's for sure, ma'am. Don't worry. All right.
Okay.
Now, you go ahead and have something, and let me go ahead and fresh myself. I'm gonna go back to Lou, and let me have something to myself, and I'm gonna call you back like in 15 minutes or something. All right.
Well, I'll be in the middle of preparing some food, so we probably should be talking tomorrow. When I get
Tomorrow,
home
what
from
time
work.
what time you wake up? Tomorrow, what time you will be free? Like, tell
Well,
me.
honey, no, it's a mad rush to get to work. I wake up at 5:30 and I'm out the door at 6:30, and I'm at work all the way to 4 p.m. That's just the way it is.
You work?
Yes, I have a job. I spend 8 hours a day.
Okay. Where you work, ma'am? You in a bank?
No, I work as a community care nurse for the state of Utah. So I go to tomorrow I'll be spending most of my day in Magna, Utah, acting as community nurse for a
You
field.
you work in the hospitality? You work in the hospitality sector?
No, I'm a critical care nurse. I assist surgeons with operations on people that might have they
Got it.
might need to have a shunt put into their skull, or they
You
might have
did
a broken
you did
bone.
masters? You did masters in nursing?
Honey, I spent almost 10 years in medical school to do what I do. Medical school.
So you completed your masters, right?
I'm practically a doctor, but I chose to be a nurse because it has a better public image.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, I
Now I
get
know.
paid. I get paid quite a bit. I'm not
You
bragging.
you
I'm not
you
bragging. I'm not bragging.
we let me appreciate you guys, because the way you guys have handled in this pandemic situation,
Oh, you
in this
wouldn't say.
COVID period.
Grueling work,
Yeah,
and then the heartache of seeing so many
yeah.
fall to this virus.
That
It's just, it's just,
yes,
it's just astounding.
it was really tough at that point in time.
Yes,
I
it was
must say that.
it was a lot of sadness, and that's where my
You
nursing
got the
skills come in. I mean, that's why I'm such a celebrated nurse.
you got the vaccination done.
Oh, of course. If I'm going to work around people that have come down with it, I have to be vaccinated.
So what you got, Moderna or Pfizer?
I use Moderna.
Moderna.
Yep. And
Okay.
I just got the boosters, so I'm extra vaccinated.
Okay, you got the boosters also. Is it
Oh,
safe
definitely.
to take the boosters?
Yeah, yes, it is. As long as you're not sick. When you go to do it, they'll ask you if you had the sniffles in the last 2 weeks. Assuming you haven't, the boosters are a walk in the park.
And do we need to take these boosters like in every year or something?
No, I've decided I'm not going to worry about boosters anymore. We're pretty much seeing the virus is under control. There are some variants, and then I've had to deal with an outbreak of monkeypox, and that's in southern Utah. That's more of a trouble right now is monkeypox.
Okay.
But that's
Okay.
nursing stuff.
I got to know more about this medical terms from you. Like while we do the conversation, because I have eager to know everything about the medical terms. So if I need to know, like I can ask you, right?
Of course, I can give you all kinds of advice.
Thanks for your advice. Thanks for your suggestions and thanks, ma'am. Thank you a lot.
Okay, okay.
Okay, you go ahead and have something. And do you need me to call you back like in an hour or something?
No, I prefer you not. I did some driving. I'm tired. I'm gonna take a bath and have some wine. I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
relax.
Okay. All right. So, what's your time right now?
Right now
It's
it's almost 8 p.m.
it's 8 over there.
It's 7:52 p.m.
Okay, it's about to be 8. Okay, what time you go to bed normally?
Well, it depends. If I have a glass of wine, I might turn in a little early. I might go to bed at 10:30.
Okay.
Sometimes if I find
Okay, like,
something to watch on Netflix, I might stay up a little bit later, pet my kitty cat.
and you watch Netflix on TV, on phone?
No, on my I usually watch it on my iPad.
Oh, okay. All right. So, not a problem.
Okay, honey,
So, what time you want me to call you tomorrow? Like, tomorrow you said like you have a job and you
at
will be
4
busy
p.m.
by 4.
4 p.m.
Yeah. So, like by 4 p.m. you're gonna go ahead and do this?
Yes, that's the plan. We just need to find out where we're gonna send it, and we'll go down to the bank and do it. And we're gonna be earlier, so I can go down. I'll probably go down to the same branch, but it'll be ready made, and we can just send it.
That's not your main branch. Like that's your satellite branch you went to, because your nearest branch, I
Right?
think,
No,
like that's
tomorrow we'll go to the main branch.
okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. Because today your main branch was closed by 6, right?
Correct. It closes at 6.
Okay. All right, not a problem. So whatever the details, I'm gonna find it out. I'm gonna hand it over to you, a fresh account with all the necessary details that
Okay.
is followed by that 8300 form, IRS form.
Okay.
So, and what did she ask for? Like the number, the phone
Um,
number that she was talking about, something?
no, it was a license number of his driver's license, and then she mentioned there was a business
So,
registration license that was issued when the bank account was open.
okay,
So
so okay, since I gave you the trading account, so she might be needing the business registration license number, right?
right.
Okay, okay, not a problem then.
Okay.
Uh, I'm
Well,
gonna
you
go
have a
ahead and keep all the details tomorrow.
okay. You have a wonderful evening, and I shall talk to you
All
tomorrow at
right.
4 p.m.
Yeah, yeah, not a problem, ma'am. And you have this number with you. You can save my phone number. All right.
Yes.
And if you need me, you can. Yeah, yeah. If you find any problem, if you need me, you please don't hesitate to call me. Okay, you can directly call me on my phone. And if I miss your call, all right, you please text me. I'm gonna reply back. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Take care. Bye for now.
Okay. Bye bye.
Good night.
Good
Take care.
night.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Ah, so cute. Thank you. Bye bye, ma'am.
Bye 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 bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Ah, you made me feel good.
I'm glad. That's what I do. I like making people feel good. Bye bye.
Thank you. You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Au revoir.
Bye.
Au revoir.
Oh, you made me feel good now.
Bye-bye.
You live alone or something?
Of course I live alone, silly.
You don't have pets?
I what?
You don't have pets?
Honey, that's not appropriate. What are you saying?
No, I'm just asking because I used to have
Um,
my
I do when my time
my
is right. I have had my times and I'll have more, but it's completely on my side. It's not something for you to discuss with me.
no. I'm just asking because my pet is no more with me. That's the reason I ask.
I'm sorry to hear that. Now, bye-bye.
Bye. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.